All right, Jim did it. Jim did it. You guys saw it here. Jim did it. We got to redo everything, bring everything back, get everybody back up, reshare everything.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Well, I can believe it,
Thanks,
to be honest
Jim.
with you.
Thanks, Jim. I'm gonna go over to the
I
other
knew
one
we
and
should
tell
have let
everybody
that
to
guy
get
in.
removed.
We should just had him turn off and just stay there. Jeem did it. All right. Don't hit the in stream button. We're up, right?
No.
We need
Yeah,
to take
we're
his
live.
privilege away.
No, we're live. We're 30 seconds live, dude. So
There's
you guys have heard Jim give me nothing but crap about hitting the button one time. And now, guess what he's done? And I actually had one drink that night.
yeah, but
Yeah.
your one drink was a half a fifth. Son.
It was.
You were in the pickle bag, if I remember correctly.
I was not. I had to go
Yeah.
because
This is
it
a
was
2.5.
birthday party. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to make a motion to strip Jim of all privilege. I'm not sure.
Well, that's going to make it really easy because I was going to make a motion to add Ziggy. just swap.
You
No
need
additional
your all the
charge.
time.
Switch him out. I mean, Jim has
Easier.
demonstrated that he cannot be trusted.
All right, Andy. After that rude interruption, let's get you back up here. We were in the middle of talking about POTA logging, I believe.
I did actually load up the app. So
Blame Jim.
He said he hit the Newport button.
now we got to get Andy all back into where he was. And oh, yeah, this one's over. Let's see. Oh, guys already put something in there. Okay, good.
All right, we're good, right?
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, we're up. We're on.
We got 50 people watching. They're saying you're on. He's not on mute. He's just not talking.
Who?
Andy.
Andy.
No.
He might be on internal mute.
You know what? He might have a
Deciphering.
sound problem again that he had before. You're going to have to redo his sound settings.
Jim probably. Yeah, oh, yeah, because Jim really messed things up, didn't he? So I actually signed up. I got the app on my phone now. And it looks pretty intuitive. Comes up and basically no logbooks because I didn't have any logbooks. And it says logbook name. And then it goes down frequency mode. I actually hit the POTA button. Have you used this before, Dio?
I have not used this before, but I need to. I need to do a stream
then
importing
it
all of my
says-
contacts and playing with
Then
it.
it says select. It says type in your park name and number, and then find my park, and then it says save. So it looks pretty
Nothing
easy.
yet, Andy.
I don't have a park right now that I'm at, so Jim really messed things up. Thank you for everybody for coming back to the.
So
Jeem
Chris is
Did
asking
It.
if there
Did
is
it.
a Linux version or is it just the web version? I don't know yet, but we will star that as one of the questions to ask later. If you guys have questions, drop them in the chat. I am keeping track. I still have the old ones from the old stream. You don't need to ask them again, but you're welcome to ask them a second time if you like. I just can't post them on
That
the
was
screen
good.
from the old stream. Thanks, Jim.
Right. Thanks, Jim. I don't ever want to hear it again. It is
So
when
Andy
you
had to
when you
drop
go
out.
out of that, and we talk. How many times did we tell Jim you had to back out of that? He told me that you have to back out, and he hits the button.
Can we hear you now, Andy? Nope.
Well,
No, wait a minute.
I heard him for a second. We heard him.
Just like the last
Can you
word.
hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
there
Yes.
you go.
All right. Somehow, whenever I joined the new stream, the audio didn't set up in the software. Somehow, I don't know what happened, but anyway,
I blame
it's
Jim.
working now. All I did was drop out and rejoin, and it fixed it. So we'll just blame it
You
on
try
Jim.
turning it off and on again.
Exactly.
Andy's going to fit in real well. He's already blaming Jim, so I like this.
Yeah,
Blaming
it's Jim's
Jim,
fault.
talking smack about QRP. Andy, how are your schedules on Saturday mornings?
You can get that audio thing worked out. You know,
His audio is better than Jim's already anyway.
well, Jim has audio problems all the time.
Yeah, you want to make that vein in Jim's forehead pop out. Just tell him his audio is low or something on a stream.
Right.
It must be that position.
All right. So I think we went through all the POTA logging features, and we'll kind of go through the general logbook later when we start making contacts. But
Yep. You got to share that screen out again, son.
Oh yeah, good point. That would help tremendously, would it not?
This is live. This is what live looks like.
Absolutely.
Eric wants to say
Live
thanks for making a
rendering.
modern UI, and he mentioned earlier like it doesn't end in
You're very
/32 to indicate that 1992 has happened.
You are very welcome. Yeah, we'll thank my boss James for having the idea, because it needed to happen. Since at some point, it just needed to happen.
It's very
All
pleasing
right,
to the eye. I mean,
Like I'm playing cards.
yeah,
with
and
nice
we're
words.
actually in the middle of working on a light mode, which will be applied to the desktop app first. When it releases, you'll be able to switch back and forth between light and dark mode in the desktop app, and then we'll work on porting that light mode over to our other apps as well, the web app and the mobile app. So, all right, so we looked at spotting earlier. This is our full spotting page, so you can actually have a map here along with the rest of the features on your spotting page that you can look and see where all the spots currently are in the world. So POTA spots and World Radio League spots, and you can filter those down. We're working on a little bit better filtering system for this page. It kind of turned out messy to start with, so we're trying to kind of revamp that.
That's
and
kind of
and
all
get
of
it a
ham
little
radio.
cleaner.
Ham radio is messy.
Yeah, we're trying to remedy that. So at least in our little corner. But yes, if you saw me, we're fiddling with my audio earlier. Ham radio is messy. All right. This is our weekly leaderboard. So this ends every Sunday night, and we declare a top
And this is
operator for
you against the world. This isn't you against your own log. So you're seeing other people's
This is you
contact
against
counts and
yeah,
everything.
this is you against anybody using World Radio League. Absolutely. So, you can see, looks like Josh AA4WX is our top operator so far this week with 320 contacts. Looks like our top CW operator is N7BBQ with 143.
takes longer.
We'll see here. We've got our state leaderboards. You can hover over your state, and see who the top operator is for that state.
Oh, it wasn't you.
Same with country. It was not me. You know what? I have not operated any HF hardly at all this week. So shame on me.
Ken, this is
claim it.
not POTA contacts. This is just all contacts.
These are all contacts. Yes,
And
these
everything
is a
ours.
competition.
All your contacts. Yeah. Yeah.
You're just saying that because you're not winning, Ken.
Well, it's everything that you log, right?
Anything you log. Yep.
That's why Andy does his repeater ones, so he can get more contacts.
Right.
All right. So
It didn't
moving
work, but
on.
yeah.
So this is our
Yeah,
contest
he still wasn't the top
interface
guy.
here. We don't have any setup. It's really easy for us to add them in. So if there's any particular contest you want us to add, send me an email, send me a message in the community. We'll get it added for you. But I'll show you our CQ Worldwide contest that we had.
Wow.
And in our platform, we had 52 people enroll.
Nice.
And, we put all the contest details here. So far, our scoring system is not an advanced scoring system, basically a contact is worth a point in here, but we're working on, as we build out more features for the championship in 2026 WRTC, we will be adding some of those advanced scoring features. You can see here we have a real-time leaderboard, so while the contest is going on, this will be switching around, flipping people, moving up and down on the board. And then this, see here, looks like we had the top 20 people on the leaderboard. And then this is our map for the contest. So this is just everybody's contacts get overlaid on this map. So you can watch this in real time, go from at the start of the contest, a blank map to a spider web. So this is really neat. You can hover over these. You can see who's operating where on what frequency, so really, really handy there. And then this is your contest log right here. And we add the exchange fields in here, and they are logged directly into your logbook with that exchange field. And I will say currently we do not support exporting Cabrillos, just ADIFs. And you can convert ADIFs into Cabrillos with a few online tools, but we are working on designing a Cabrillo export to make that much simpler to get your contest logs uploaded to contest sites. So quickly here, find members near me. I'm sorry if my voice sounds strange. I'm still recovering from a cold I had earlier in the week. So, but anyway, yeah, you can just find operators near your location that are World Radio League members. And it should load. There we go. You know, there's different people around the area. And then,
Nice.
yeah. So if you like need to find, if you're like new and you want to find another ham in your area, contact them. You can look at your map and see who's around you. And then our community chat, I'm going to have to stop sharing and then share a different page just momentarily
Go for
here.
it.
So actually, I might be able to present. No, I'm going to have to. There we go. Yeah, so this is our community page. Our got several topics already going. You can always start a new topic if you'd like. You know, we've got our chats, direct messages here. So if you want to join our beta testing community, you get access to the beta testers chat. And then, you know, you got your notifications up here, you know, it's really easy to use this. You just open it up, scroll down to the bottom of the chat, and let's see here. It's like you just click this reply button and type in a message and send it away. And I really like the community. This is actually where I got started even talking to the World Radio League team. They were really responsive to me and good Alfredo here, WP3C. In fact, he's the one who won the NAQP earlier this year from his station in Puerto Rico. But yeah, he's part of the team, and him and James were really responsive in here and kind of hooked me on their not only the product but the customer service. And so then, long story short, I joined the team not too long after that. So anyway, it's just a really neat community. We got a whole lot of people joining, new people showing up and lending some, you know, mostly helpful advice and you know, chatting around in there. So
Awesome.
really glad to have a bunch of users checking that out. So anybody who wants to, just click that button on your. I'll share the other page again.
It's cool.
So we got some questions keyed up for you. You ready for questions, or you still got some more to toss at us?
Yeah, I was going to say, anybody who wants to join that, just click this community chat button. And I think you have to sign up, kind of sign your account, your World Radio League account into your community account, and then you're good to go. So yeah, I'm good for
James,
questions. Go for it. Hit me.
All right, so James, our resident OM this morning, is saying World Radio League, is it pay-to-play local? It is free to use, and then if you want to extend some of the features and get some more premium-type features or some more premium-type features, Andy, tell us what you get when you switch from free to paid membership.
Yeah, so you get all your basic logging, anything like that is free to use from the get-go. You know, you can just sign up for an account, start logging. Basic logging is free. We intend to keep it that way forever. Now, if you want to import more than 300 contacts, no, direct logging is totally free, no matter how many you want to. If you want to import more than, 3,000 contacts, you can sign up for our basic account. That gives you up to 10,000 imports. That's like $35 a year. If you want to sign up for our premium, that gives you, I want to say 30,000 contacts you can import. And that's like $68 a year. And then if you want to sign up for our VIP, that I think you can import like something like 1 million contacts or something like that for $108. I think it's $108 a year. 108, I think, somewhere around there. But
So
yeah,
less
those
than
are
$1 a
yearly.
day.
Those are yearly charges. Those are not monthly. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then our friend Chris is asking, does it sync with other logs like QRZ or Logbook of the World?
Not currently. We've got that on our roadmap. It took us a little while. QSO Manager has been a really extensive development process for us. Just all the things it takes to get that all put together and make it good. It's taken quite a while. So we've kind of had to pause on some of the things we'd really like to be working on. But that's definitely on the roadmap. We have not got there yet, but like I said, QSO Manager is coming next week, and we're hoping to accelerate on some of our other items on the roadmap after that.
Awesome. And then all that contest data that you're getting in, are you taking that data and trying to do some propagation work on it? Are you storing that for
Not
some
yet.
type of?
We've been thinking about maybe adding some propagation information at some point, but we haven't quite decided yet exactly how to go about it. So that's, once again, it's one of those things where we've got it like on the roadmap to work on, but we don't know exactly. We haven't like put it through design process yet to know exactly how we're going to implement it, what it's going to look like. But yeah, we've definitely got it on the radar. We're thinking about it. We want to do it, but we're not sure exactly how it's going to be done yet. So
Awesome. So Chris wins the award for most questions asked per stream. And he wants to know, did you track by grid squares too? I didn't see that map when you showed your maps.
track by grid squares. I'm not sure exactly what he means by that.
So when you show the overall map, you're showing like state outlines and things like that. Do you have a map that shows grid square outlines?
Oh, the
And,
leaderboard map, like
contacts
the top
per grid
operator for the
square and
leaderboard?
everything? Yeah.
No, we don't have a leaderboard map by grid square. Yeah, no, we don't have a leaderboard map that shows the grid squares. All the grid square information is entered per contact. If you're like wanting grid square information applied to your contacts, that's definitely automatically added, but we don't have like a leaderboard per grid square.
Okay. And then our buddy Eric is saying themes would be great, and we've had a couple other people say that some of the there's like some contrast issues for limited vision types. So if there's some ability to change the colors, that would be pretty cool.
Absolutely. Light theme is coming, and it's coming soon, especially to the desktop app first, and then we'll be probably cross-implementing that to web and mobile.
Okay. And then I can answer this one. Chris was saying, do you do flora and fauna? They don't directly do it yet. They're going to support it soon, but you can log your contacts while you're doing flora and fauna and, just use it like a regular old logbook.
Do
I
people
will
even
say-
do flora and fauna anymore?
I will say to that point, yes, we've had some requests for that, but yes, that is actually in testing as we speak, and we hope to have that implemented in just a few weeks. Yeah, soda, worldwide flora and fauna, even some islands on the air features. The mobile app, the look of it's going to change a little bit. We're going to implement some great new POTA features, great new soda features. Worldwide flora and fauna is going to be added. And yeah, I've been testing it myself. It's looking really good, really fun. So
Awesome. And then another one from Chris here. Is there a Linux version or just a web version? So what platforms do you currently support?
right now we support web and mobile, so iPhone and Android. But the desktop app that will be released, that one's in development right now. I think that'll be going to testing very soon. That one will be cross-platform, Linux, Mac, Windows, all the platforms.
Okay. And then Jeff was saying offline mode. There is an offline mode, but I mean, the web version is going to require you to be on the web, but there is a desktop and a mobile app, and neither of those require you to be online.
Yeah, the desktop app is coming. The web app is here. The web app's fully offline capable. The desktop app will be as well. If you want like some more advanced analytics features and stuff, you'll have to sign into or you'll have to upload your contacts to the web. But yeah, desktop offline is coming very soon.
All right. And
I've
these
seen
questions
some
are awesome,
designs, and
guys.
it's
Keep them
looking
coming.
Beautiful. It's looking fantastic. Some of the stuff that our developers are putting together, it's looking really good. So
Awesome.
I
We have a lot of great questions coming in.
I just went into the phone mode, and what's kind of cool, it says Find My Park. And since I have service, I clicked on Find My Park, and it lists all the parks the closest to me from the farthest away from me. I don't know how many it went to. And then I just clicked on one, and it set that one up as my park for the day. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Well,
I
now
would
you
love
got-
I don't
be
know
able
if I
to
have
show
to
you
hit
guys
save now
more.
or what.
I would love to show you guys some of the mobile app features. I don't have a really good way to live stream my mobile app, but yeah, if any of you guys want to pull that up, we can walk through it. It's really
Oh, we don't have a good
really
way to
cool.
stream our mobile phones either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite things about the World Radio League is podologging with that mobile app. It's such a clean, smooth experience. It's a lot of fun. I really
So
enjoy it.
once I set all that up, then I just hit save, and then it starts the whole thing, or
Yeah,
or
yeah.
save
Just-
the
Nice
end.
ball.
Yeah.
Say what?
So I have everything filled in, my frequency, my mode.
You want to hold your phone up to the camera so I can see what you're talking about?
I could.
Don't accidentally go into your photo roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are things we don't need to see about you, Chuck.
Click the save button at the bottom, and
And
then
now you
that
hit the
should-
save
that would
button.
open that would open your logbook up, and you can start.
And I have
logging
zero
contact.
contacts,
Yep, there
guys.
you go. There you go.
Okay.
There's the bar across the bottom. You start entering data, and there's those buttons there's a slider there. You've got more options. If you scroll those buttons over sideways, you got more options. Yep.
Oh yeah. It also allows you to auto spot too if you have service, right?
Yep, directly to the POTA website. It just sends it straight over there. You don't even have to leave your app.
Okay.
And then you can
All right.
switch over and pull up the spots in there's a spotting tab in there. You can pop over and copy those to your logbook or whatever you want to do. So there's live POTA spots showing up in that app. So yeah.
So how do I do my first contact though?
You just
Where do I-
tap the call sign field at the bottom and enter the call sign.
Oh, their
There's
call
a little
sign.
There's a little blue button with a white arrow off the side. You tap that, then it logs your contact.
Oh.
I will show you. See if I can get. I don't know if my camera's going to be clear enough or not, but I might try it quickly here.
Oh, there we go. I'll put Ape's call sign in there. Steve, KM9G from Texas.
You're
Which he's not
5'9" in Arizona.
There you go. So you just enter the call sign. Your signal reports. Tap the little button off the side right here, and that logs your contact. This bar here scrolls sideways, so you can change some of that data there. But the really neat thing is, if you go to your call sign field, I don't know what frequency you have it set up on, but like go to your call sign field, and are you on what frequency do you have in there right now?
I have 14305.
Go to your call sign field and type .074 and hit done on your keyboard.
You lost me. It's not hard. I've got Steve's thing in there. I don't know how to get rid of.
Oh, you tap the button off the.
There's no getting rid of me.
You just tap the blue circle with the white arrow in it off.
It says error. Oh, band is required. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh, do you not have? Is there a frequency in there? Or is there?
I put a
You
frequency
can't log a
in.
contact if you don't have a frequency.
Chuck prefers to log his contacts on a Rig Expert, just for the record.
Right.
Yeah. There we go. I don't know. It kept giving me error, but I do have frequency in there.
Okay.
It's 100 degrees in Texas right now. That's what it says.
Anyway, if you go to your call sign field, you said you're a 14306. If you tap .074 and hit the done button.
So hit no, say that again.
Yeah, if you're in the call sign field, let's see here.
This is where I'm at right now.
Okay. Go ahead and log that contact. Hit the blue button on the bottom corner and log that contact.
It says error for some reason. So I must have something not right. I don't know. It's me, I'm sure.
Folks, it's not the app. I just want to go ahead and give the
Right.
sure that
Oh,
everybody
it
knows.
keeps giving me an error. It still says no contacts either. So I don't know what I've done wrong here.
Yeah, so I'll just show you here. If I've got
Yeah.
KM9G in there and I tap the blue button right here, let's see here. If I can get my finger over there. There you go. It should
There it
pop
is.
up in there and show you've logged the contact. So you can maybe tap on the second button where it shows your frequency and mode, and just make sure it's got frequency, mode, and band all filled out in there.
Yeah, it says 1403 or 305 and then USB.
Okay, does it have? Okay.
It still says error. Oh, no, it doesn't have band up here. Sorry.
Here we go.
I see. I didn't have the band. There it goes. Added contact.
Generally, it automatically.
Oh, I missed that in my original setup, I guess. I missed the band part.
Gotcha. It should
sure-
automatically populate that. I don't know exactly what happened there, but yeah, if it doesn't, you
thought
can
it
always
did.
manually add it later. But anyway,
I actually
okay.
thought
So did you log
everything
that
else
contact?
populated. I did.
Okay, now type
So
in
now-
.074 in the call sign field. In the call sign field, yeah, .074.
I don't know. Show me on yours there.
Yeah.
It's a dot is the period, and then there's in the number bar you have a 0 and a 7 and a 4. You just want to hit
Okay. Dot
Yeah.
074, you said?
Call field. Yep. And the little message
Okay.
should pop up that says press done. See that? You hit the done button on
Okay.
your keyboard, and it changes your frequency to 14074 and your mode to FT8.
Okay.
And you can use that to change the time. You can go like -3M to go back 3 minutes. You can use that for the mode. You can just manually enter like CW or FT8, or you can use that you can find. There's all kinds of shortcuts we've implemented that you can do directly from the call sign field if you'd like, if you don't want to go manually find the button and change it. So
Awesome. So we got some more questions for you. John says you can't join
Yeah.
the stream from your phone and share the screen. No, you cannot. Hank is saying for the hosts you've highlighted on the channel, Hammers, Hamat 2K, and World Radio League, which do you prefer? I don't have a preference. I am, as you guys know, I run a lot of Raspberry Pi and Linux stuff, and I use CQR log on my Raspberry Pi machine, but that's because it's what I've used forever, and that's where I've imported all of my logs into. So we're going to do a stream on my channel in the future where I import all of my contacts into World Radio League and sort of play around with it and see what kind of statistics and maps and numbers and so on it can generate, because I've got a ton of contacts out there that we can play with. What else do we have? Ham Radio Fun with KO4PDI. This is our friend Jersey Mike. He says, I think I'll watch some paint dry. Mike, I didn't know you were streaming right now, but if anybody wants to watch paint dry,
Is he
head on over
talking
to Mike's
smart?
channel.
Is he being a smart aleck?
It doesn't sound very smart. No.
Ban him.
Chris, we really need an aggregator that works easily to combine and track contacts from multiple stations, like a field day event in real time, maybe a contest app among other similar groups, and a scoreboard. And Andy, you have this. Take it away. Tell them all about it.
yeah, so just our contesting platform here. Let me see here. I'm not. Can you pull my? There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, if we go over to the contest page, I'll pull up one of the contests we've already ended here. Yeah, you can see this right here, a real-time leaderboard that shows, how many, who's operating, and this number of points. That's 1 point. Currently, 1 point. One contact equals 1 point. We're going to be adding different
All the
point systems
multipliers and
here.
everything.
Yeah, exactly. But currently, one contact is 1 point. So this just shows who's made the most contacts during the contest. You've got a real-time map here that shows them all. And they're really easy to log. You've got a specific log set up just for that contest. Yeah, multiple operators operating the same call. We are planning on implementing that soon, so you can all use the same call. It's not like it's a club call or whatever. Currently, you can just pop over here into your logbook, change your call sign here to your club call, and you can have multiple people doing that, but it doesn't like combine them into one logbook. We're planning on working on a system that you can all log into one club call, and then use that for the duration of a contest or whatever.
Cool. So our buddy Rod is asking, is your team using any AI coding tools? I'd probably say if you're not using AI coding tools today, then you're a little behind the times there.
Our team is using quite a few different AI tools for different design ideas and stuff. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask them if they're using actually AI coding tools, but we have some AI tools we've been using along to help us boost design work and just just general information and writing some of our informational articles um, that are like transcribed from some of our videos and stuff like that. We are using some of those tools. Yeah.
Yep, awesome. And then our buddy Chris, a different Chris, KI4WCO, is gifted 10 Coffee
Thank
and
you.
Ham Radio memberships. Thank you, Chris.
Thanks,
All y'all
Chris.
new members, there is a button down there. It's the regular old super chat button, but one of the things you get as a member is the ability to do a membership milestone super chat. Like once a month, you get a free super chat. So if any of y'all want to test that out, go for it. There's no charge for that. Jeff is asking, what is Flora and Fauna? WWFF, Worldwide Flora and Fauna. I don't know a lot about it. It's a program that predates Parks on the Air, and I believe it's a little more difficult. There's a amount of time in the park restriction and a couple of things like that. But
Pretty
take your
popular in
radio out
Europe,
and
from what I understand.
get on the air.
In their
yeah.
metric system. But what I do know is that if you go ask questions about flora and fauna in the POTA groups, it's a good way to get banned. That I do know.
And then Chris is saying he's got more questions in Ape has toroids.
That's possible.
Eric is asking, does it have
Yep.
WSJTX integration? Like, are you directly able to log contacts from WSJTX as they happen, or do you have to upload the log file?
Right now, you just upload it as an ADIF. That is definitely another thing that's on the roadmap. Like I said, we got a jam-packed roadmap coming up. We've got a lot of great things planned, and WSJTX integration is definitely one of them.
Ape, was that you that just started that question?
Yeah, I did. Well, I don't know if it was really a question or not, but I did.
It's got question marks at the end. That makes it a question.
I guess it's a question. But Tim, I do believe you're correct there. I think that they work off of Mermaid Avenue over there in Liverpool, but I'm not 100% sure of that. But I think you're right.
It's been a while since you've been to Liverpool.
Yeah.
A couple weeks.
So we covered that one already, Chris. That's in the works. What is the minimum age for OM? Ed, if you have to ask, you're already there because you can't remember your own
Right.
age, I guess.
It's more of a lifestyle than a number.
Right. It's kind of like QRP. Rig control. Do you guys have any rig control built in or any plans for it coming up?
Definitely plans for it. That will be coming probably with the desktop app or shortly after the desktop app is released. Simply because we tried to come up with a way to implement it with the web app, but it was going to be really difficult to get all those web connections to the radio and everything. It was going to be a little bit difficult, so we opted to just go ahead and set up the connection with the desktop app. So it'll be either be part of that release or a release shortly after that. We'll implement rig control.
Excellent. And then you did mention that you support ADIF import, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, for the free membership, the cutoff is 3,000 contacts. But yeah, we absolutely support ADIF imports up to much larger numbers than that. So,
all right, now I got to get to the questions from the previous stream that I have to say that's the one that Jim ended early. Jim pushed the button while he was joining us from the Hamfest, and it was really Jim's fault that stream ended early. And I can't say enough that it was Jim that did it. And
he's going to be on
there's going to be
restriction
some problems
again.
Yeah. So I'm looking at some of the older questions. There was a question about rig control. We just answered that one. Let's see. Will there be a distance in inches to make it significant for QR peers?
I'm not even going to answer that question. No.
Right?
I wonder who put that question in there.
Can you have a logbook that pulls down your logbook of the world QSOs? Can you do a direct import from logbook of the world, or do you have to export from logbook of the world?
I can't remember if we covered that earlier or not, but we are absolutely planning on doing integrations with QRZ and LOTW at some point. We haven't got those implemented yet, but QSO Manager is going to give us a good base for things like that because you can bulk edit your contacts, you can view them, and these really big chunks, change any parameters you need to while you're so if there's a problem with a bunch of them you imported, you can change that easily. And
Awesome. And then what fields, this is David Mays, what fields should be used for a soda activation currently to get the right fields populated to upload for an activation? Soda is really easy on logs. It's like band and call sign. And I think that's all you need.
I'm not a soda operator myself. I don't know soda in and out like a lot of people do, but yeah, I think you could pretty easily use it for soda right now. But it's going to get a lot easier really soon with our soda templates, so with our soda capabilities in the mobile app and coming soon to the web app too.
Awesome. Jim is on secret probation now? No, Jim is on public probation now.
Right.
Yeah, there's nothing secret about it.
All right, I'm looking at the rest of the questions. Paul wants to know about your trip to Liverpool next week.
That will stream live on my Only Hams account.
Okay. Awesome.
Sign up and click the like.
So we had a ton of questions come in. Andy, you've done a fantastic job of telling us all about what's going on over at World Radio League. There was a link in the description to the live stream to get you over to World Radio League. What's the website now that Jim has like wiped us off the planet here?
Oh, I don't have it actually.
Andy, you want to tell us the website people need to go to get your logging app? You're muted.
Sorry, I was on mute. WorldRadioLeague.com. I just said it in the chat.
WorldRadioLeague.com. All right, awesome. Thank you. And then I got a little something I want to share with y'all.
After you set up your account and everything, if you want to just go straight to your logbook, you can go to app.worldradioleague.com and it'll just get you right into your logbooks.
Awesome. All right, so as we wind down the show, Andy's been a fantastic guest. I want to tell you all that we are selling antennas and we are stocked up on everything except for the Aries at the moment. We've got the Mercury, which is our linked dipole kit. We've got the Apollo, which is our end-fed half wave, and the current champion among champions, the Poseidon antenna, until Chuck makes the Moxon kit to unseat it. But that's currently where we're sitting on inventory right now.
Shh, don't bring that up.
Right. So
Tumblers are on their way. They're on their way, John.
Well, they were going to Jim's house.
We're on mesh Yaggies right now.
Yeah.
We're changing that to mesh.
But we ordered a case of tumblers, right?
They should be ready for Christmas presents for your favorite ham, a.k.a. yourself.
Right.
So worldradioleague.com, coffeeandhamradios.com, and hamradios.coffee for your coffee supplies to go inside of your upcoming tumblers. Thank you, Andy, for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
And,
thank you so much for having me.
Thanks, it's much appreciated.
We'll see you Thursday.
Ending the stream for the second time today.
Done.